Headlines from the front line: tensions rise in the West Philippine Sea. News alerts flash: Chinese Coast Guard uses water cannons on Philippine ships. Fishermen harassed near Scarborough Shoal. US and Philippine forces conduct joint patrols. These are not movie scenes. They're today's reality. The West Philippine Sea is a vital global shipping lane, but also a flashpoint of overlapping claims. China asserts ownership over nearly the entire South China Sea, a claim rejected by an international tribunal in 2016. The Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei all have their own claims, creating a powder keg. Chinese vessels routinely block or shadow Philippine ships, raising the risk of escalation. In response, the Philippines is moving beyond diplomatic protests, strengthening its military, building new facilities, and upgrading old ones. The message: the Philippines is serious about defending its territory. This military push is backed by a key ally, the United States. The US and Philippines are deepening their partnership with joint patrols, exercises, and infrastructure projects. The goal: credible deterrence and regional stability. The world is watching as the Philippines prepares to stand its ground. The stakes are high, not just for the region, but for global trade and security. Every new incident tests the resolve of the Philippines and its allies. The government is determined to protect its people and its sovereign rights. The West Philippine Sea is now a front line in the contest for the future of the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer. It is building the capacity to defend its interests. The headlines may be alarming, but they reveal a nation rising to meet the challenge. The story unfolding here could shape the balance of power in Asia for years to come. Balabac Island, the new strategic sentinel. Balabac, once a quiet outpost, now stands at the mouth of the West Philippine Sea, a perfect vantage point over vital sea lanes. Its location makes it the Philippines' frontline defense in this contested region. With US support, Balabac is transforming into a key military hub. A new 3-kilometer runway, the longest in the country, is under construction. This runway will handle heavy transport planes, surveillance aircraft, and modern fighter jets. From Balabac, jets can reach the Spratly Islands in minutes, providing rapid response to any incident. Naval facilities are being upgraded, allowing ships to dock, refuel, and resupply without returning to distant ports. The island is no longer a sleepy outpost. It's a sharp spear pointed at potential threats. The new base will also host allied vessels, including those from the US. This sustained presence is vital for monitoring the area and protecting Filipino fishermen. Balabac's transformation is a game-changer for Philippine defense. The island's strategic value is now matched by its military capability. The upgrades allow for longer patrols and faster reactions to provocations. Balabac is quickly becoming the cornerstone of the Philippines' maritime strategy. The message is clear: the Philippines is ready to defend its waters. The island's new role signals a shift in the regional balance. Balabac is no longer just a dot on the map. It's a sentinel guarding the nation's future. The world is watching as the Philippines fortifies its front lines. In the contest for the West Philippine Sea, Balabac stands ready. The EDCA framework, a partnership forged in steel. The military buildup on Balabac is part of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, between the Philippines and the United States. Signed in 2014, EDCA allows the U.S. to build facilities and preposition assets at select Philippine military bases. These are not permanent U.S. bases. Philippine sovereignty is respected, with all sites remaining under Philippine control. The goal: make both militaries more interoperable and ready to respond to any crisis. Under President Marcos Jr., EDCA has expanded from 5 to 9 sites, including Balabac and key locations facing Taiwan. These sites are carefully chosen to enhance the Philippines' defensive posture and support the broader U.S. Indo-Pacific strategy. Projects include runways, storage warehouses, and training facilities, as well as upgrades to piers and barracks. For the U.S., these sites are crucial logistical hubs. For the Philippines, they bring technology, training, and investment. EDCA turns the promise of mutual defense into concrete action. The alliance is now more than words. It's steel, concrete, and shared resolve. The partnership is a direct response to growing regional instability. The Philippines and the U.S. are building a credible deterrent together. This cooperation strengthens both nations for the challenges ahead. EDCA is the backbone of a modern, resilient alliance. The future of Philippine defense is being built, one base at a time. building for defense runways, ramps, and piers. On Balabac, a 3-kilometer runway is rising, funded by the U.S. as part of EDCA. This runway will launch Philippine Air Force jets and eventually, commercial flights to boost local development. Alongside it, a new naval pier and landing ramps are under construction. The pier allows naval vessels to dock, refuel, and rearm close to contested waters. Landing ramps enable rapid deployment of troops and equipment, vital for both defense and disaster relief. Construction is moving fast, with modern standards to withstand the tropical climate. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and Philippine counterparts are working side by side. These facilities give the Philippines control over the Balabac Strait, a key maritime choke point. Advanced infrastructure here creates a powerful deterrent. Hostile forces must now contend with a forward-deployed, well-equipped Philippine military. The strategic calculation for any aggressor has changed. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer. It is an active guardian of its maritime territory. Balabac's new infrastructure is a statement of intent and capability. The military upgrades are a direct response to a dangerous situation. China's sweeping claims overlap with the exclusive economic zones of the Philippines and its neighbors. Despite a 2016 tribunal ruling in favor of the Philippines, Beijing continues to assert its presence aggressively. China has built artificial islands, militarized them, and uses its Coast Guard and maritime militia to harass Filipino fishermen and block supply missions. These actions create constant tension and threaten freedom of navigation. The Philippines has lost access to traditional fishing grounds and faces daily challenges at sea. Water cannon attacks and dangerous maneuvers are now common tactics. The new bases and upgrades are not for aggression, they're for defense, making any attack costly for potential aggressors. By strengthening its military and working with allies, the Philippines aims to ensure stability and peace in this vital region. The new facilities on Balabac and other EDCA sites serve a clear purpose: deterrence. The long runway and naval pier allow rapid response to threats in the West Philippine Sea. Forward bases extend the reach and endurance of the Philippine military. U.S. forces rotating through Defense One Defense sites add another layer of deterrence. An attack could trigger the Mutual Defense Treaty. The goal is to prevent conflict, not start one. A stronger Philippine military helps maintain regional stability and discourages unilateral actions. By investing in defense, the Philippines upholds the international rules-based order. These bases are symbols of national resolve. The Philippines is determined to stand up for its rights and contribute to a secure Indo-Pacific. Balabac is just one part of a larger strategy. The Philippines and the U.S. have identified 9 EDCA sites across the archipelago, including key locations near Taiwan. This network creates a comprehensive defensive arc. Existing bases are being upgraded with new runways, warehouses, and training centers. Future plans include dual-use airports and seaports to support both economic growth and national security. New radar stations and rapid response facilities will improve maritime domain awareness. Real-time intelligence will allow faster responses to threats. The expanding military footprint is about readiness and resilience. The Philippines is building a modern, integrated force. The goal: a more aware, more prepared, and more capable nation. Pagasa Island is a symbol of Philippine sovereignty in the West Philippine Sea. With a civilian population, town hall, and school, Pagasa is more than a military outpost. It's a living part of the nation. Under UNCLOS, Pagasa qualifies for a territorial sea and exclusive economic zone. The Philippines administration and upgrades, like a concreted runway and new port, reinforce its claim. The new port allows Navy and Coast Guard ships to dock safely, improving resupply and patrols. Every day, Filipino civilians living on Pagasa quietly defy China's expansive claims. Infrastructure upgrades make life more sustainable and show government commitment. Pagasa is a beacon of determination in contested waters. The island's presence strengthens the Philippines' position. Against all odds, Pagasa stands as proof of the nation's resolve. Military developments on Balabac and Pagasa impact local communities and the nation. New runways and ports create jobs and stimulate local economies. Infrastructure brings long-term civilian benefits, tourism, better transport, and improved livelihoods. The U.S. partnership reinforces the Philippines' position in the Asia-Pacific and reassures regional partners. A strong alliance is key to a free and open Indo-Pacific. The Philippines is taking decisive action to secure its future. The new EDCA sites, especially Balabac, are visible signs of this strategy. These facilities enable better monitoring, protection, and rapid response. Upgrading bases and working with the U.S. builds credible defense and national resolve. The developments on Balabac and Pagasa are foundations for a more secure Philippines and a stable region.